Today you will need a grinder, some eye protection, and a mask.
Remember to always smash that like button, definitely subscribe, and always share this with your buddies so we can bring you these great boat builds. Thanks guys, now let's get into the project.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Brent Bridgman and you're watching the JFL boat build series here from Lewis Smith Lake. Sorry, my voice is a little messed up. Woke up, went fishing this morning really early, and just have to say that we'll be eating tonight. Anyway, this is about the size you want to eat on Smith Lake. I know everyone's going to be like, oh, don't eat the bass. Well, he only weighs 1.75 pounds, but it's enough dinner for me, and since we're on a budget, balling on a budget. So anyway, join me today. We're going to straighten out that rough edge on the top of that seating area, and then see how far we can get on other stuff. And anyway, you're here tuned in to Fish Slap TV edition. Fish Slap. Hey everybody, I had to fish slap clean the lens. Anyway, so I know you're right there. I was looking over here, but I was looking at the fish busting. See? Today is such an awesome day. It's already like past 12 o'clock and I'm supposed to be already working on the boat for a couple hours. So let me tell you what happened. I've been having audio issues because, let me show you something here. These are the Bluetooth wireless mics that work pretty good. Now that's a really good company for the money. It's about 40 bucks. These are discontinued, so you can't get any parts. So if you're looking in here, look, there's something missing. Well, it's been missing for 3 episodes of the JFL boat build. And so I had to order, I was gonna order a set like this, but I'm like, well, let's spend a little more money because we're gonna be filming twice every weekend. And I wanna make sure that we have what it takes to get you the perfect audio. So right now there's no audio. This is just the iPhone 14. But of all things, I'm fishing this morning. I come up to change for to try to catch striper. So I go and I'm going through my tackle box sleeves and looking for lures that would work, you know, because I have just bass lures. But I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll just find a lure that the striper will like. So anyhow, I flip up the lid on my one box and out slides this piece. This is the piece I've been missing for 2 weeks. And this is the Bluetooth receiver that plugs into the iPhone 14. Okay. So let me show you something else. So during that transition, Friday, this showed up. These are the new wireless Bluetooth mics. Okay. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. Let me show you it. So the disadvantage that the other ones have is the wind. And as you can tell, it's windy sometimes. And sometimes the wind really gets going here. So, Old Glory. I always got Old Glory waving there. So anyhow, check this out. This is the new set. All right. A little fancier, a little more expensive. And look at that. These have what we call in the film industry cat hair. This is cat hair. Okay. Super soft, like a bunny rabbit, but it slides over the end of the microphone. Like I said, I'm trying to do all this one-handed. Hang on. So if we can get this to sit here, and we'll slide this over. It goes just like that. All right. So now we've got this piece here. And then this piece is just like the other Bluetooth piece. So I thought, well, maybe if I just order this piece, it'll work with the other cordless mics, and it don't. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna plug this in because I want excellent audio, and you guys let me know what you think. I'll be right back. All right, so obviously here's the mic, okay? And I'm hoping that the audio is better I got to keep looking right here and not right here, because this is not where the camera's at. And I'm facing the backwards camera, so if you look at my number, it's upside down backwards. Anyway, I hate shooting like that. But anyway, for the purpose of this video, so I can watch what the heck I'm doing, how do you guys like this audio versus the phone audio? Because this should be better. Anyway, we're going to get back to our project. And yeah, it's just super nice today. It's about 78 degrees. And I definitely don't want to be working with fiberglass, but we got to do it. We got to get the boat done so we can get on this Bassmaster Open Series. And we have no time to waste. We've got to do everything we can. Join me at the end of this video where we beg for a motor and trolling motor and batteries. See you soon. And just like that, nice fish fillets for dinner. Hello, Lake. I have got to start fiberglass. Sorry guys, but the new microphone is on and we got our tripod and our follow. I call it ET. Let's make sure that the room is good. Close the door. Don't need no accidental vacuum robot. We going down in the dungeon. Let's get to work here. It's time to work. Let me get you guys on a tripod. Hang on. All right. So what we got to do is we got to unscrew this PVC pipe that we put on here. So let's get this flipped over. Let's hope that this pops right off. Whoop! Look at that. Oh, it's a little dry. We're gonna have to do some fiberglass work, but for the most part, it did what we needed it to do. So that's gonna be a slight problem there. I'm gonna have to move this microphone. Hang on one second. This microphone needs to be somewhere else. Let's put it in the middle of the jersey. How about that? Okay, so let's peel this up. That's a little dry too, but that's gonna get something else. But anyway, we can make this work. I'm gonna we'll mix some resin up and then we'll saturate these areas. All right, so I got the fiberglass laid on this edge along here. Got the holes patched up temporarily. We'll sand all this stuff smooth. And then we may have to add a little more resin to some of these little pinholes or screw holes that used to be there. But for the most part, we got them all. And then our goal today is to remove the cup from this hole. We should have a smooth round surface for the new knob we're going to put there. We're going to fill in these corners so they're smooth. Started on this one. Then we'll tip it on its side and we'll make this smooth along with this one as well to give it a little more strength. And we're going to do that today. And then we're going to make this area risen for the new seat mounts. So those will be fiberglassed in today as well. About right in this area here where these squares are. Going to add a little bit of height along with some stainless steel studs that we're going to have to go pick up from the hardware store. And then we'll do that. So let's get on this, and we're going to pull this right now. All right. So that worked out pretty good. So now what we have here is a nice round starting point. It's got an air pocket. Of course, I knew it would have. Let me bring you guys in closer here. So I used the bottom of that cup to make this area here. So it's nice and smooth around this edge. And then the center has a couple air bubbles right in here. Let me grab some sandpaper. So what we'll do is I'll grind down this edge right in here, and it'll round it off. And then today when we're filling in these holes, let me get the electric sander, make that smooth. Hang on one sec. What we want to do is make this surface flat first before we start rounding that edge. All right, it's gonna get a little loud, but let me get you guys on this other side. It's better. So the sun isn't. We'll get you in closer too. Man. So I had a setting on my phone wrong. Make sure this microphone's still on. Yeah, it's still on. All right. So on non-windy days, I'm going to use my old microphones because they're more tiny. And then on windy days, I'll use the new microphones. But anyway, we're back on. I'm going to sand this smooth, and then we'll round this edge. And then later we'll add, when we're adding resin to these deep corners, we'll add some resin in the center of this to get it nice and flat. So we'll go from there. All right, here we go. I gotta remember to check this lens every once in a while because it's gonna be getting dusty. All right, now we're gonna grind this edge. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we got it roughed in, and it's got a bevel, but it's curved and it's curved. A lot of the boat is flat and tight corners, so I kind of want this to match what's going on. Just a totally round isn't realistic in this situation, for the reasons that it didn't take like it was supposed to. But anyway, we're gonna make this pretty much match that. So the next step is I want to put this in the boat to fit it real quick to make sure that this back line looks good, and we'll do that now. All right, let's lift this heavy seat pan up. Let's lift this thing up. It's not too bad. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Look at it from back here. Oh yeah. See, I'm gonna bring the carpet down below behind it, because it's still got 3 inches, 2.5 to 3 inches. So we'll bring the carpet way down, but I wanted this to be low profile, which it is. And see, it shrunk a lot. See this? Remember how tight it was before? That's good, because now I can strengthen the outside of these dog ears instead of the inside. And that's perfect, because then I could tape it up thick. But anyway, see the new round where the knob is going to be? That'll have a mount off the fiberglass there, and then the middle there, I'm debating putting a handle there, but I may not. I may put the handle over here. So, but anyway, a handle for the, it already has one on the side, but I thought about having one in the middle there. In case I ever ride somebody in the middle, they can hold on to the handle in the middle. I'll probably do that, but it'll probably be on the red part. But anyway, this looks really good. And we just got to clean it up and patch a few more holes, and the top where there's some air pockets, we'll touch that up. But I got to figure out, oh, okay. I'm going to match the other side with this side. This side looks a lot smoother. But I could reinforce the outside, and then that'll give me a surface I can sand on. So that's good. I can do that. But it's looking good. Overall, it's looking really good. It's going to have a little bit of a gap, but like I said, I'm going to carpet all the way down, so that's not a big deal. Then I'm going to make something cool here that goes into the rail system, so that'll cover up this hole. It'll come out like this and go into that. So I'll do that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that looks good though. That really looks good. That's going to wrap it up for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
You can join Brent at TikTok at Just Fish Lures.
Thank you.